Hey guys, how you doing today? So this is part 5 of the series on wishing Bishop David Oyedepo happy 70th birthday. I mentioned a few things I learned from him.
Don't let the enemy have the final say. Don't let the enemy have the final say. Give it back to them. Give it back to them.
Number 5 is add what to your name. I mean, the way the name, years ago I heard Bishop said, a day is coming. When you mention church, what comes to your mind is David Oyedepo. And I've seen him evolve into that. I mean, you can't mention church worldwide without mentioning Bishop. I mean, if you look at the current ARC project, that's a legacy project that the world will never forget. From the architectural concept, the design, I had the privilege of touring the project recently and going around and seeing it. It's amazing. And Bishop has indeed to say he added value to his name is understatement. His name opened doors. He goes to countries even without visa, and they say based on self-recognition, we're allowing your plane to land. That's the level he's gotten to. And for me, that inspired how the audacity of my dreams and how daring some of my projects are. I just picked up from him doing things great, doing things big, and making sure I rise to the top 1% in my field. I don't ever want to do anything that I'm not going to rise, big time in that field. I hate average. Those who work with me know that. But I picked some of those things from Bishop. Is either we're doing it and we're known globally for it, or we're not doing it at all. Right? I don't believe in being a mediocre and then being the champion in Nigeria. No. It has to be a global championship. It has to be a global recognition. And it has to be that one is adding what to one's name. Today, my family members always talk about how when they mention their names, I can't tell you, are you related to me? I can't tell you. And I'm humbled that just listening as a young man in your 18, and just picking those things up, and just living your life after another person. And years later, you're gradually replicating those things you learned from that person. There's nothing as beautiful as it. However, you must know that road is not easy. People are going to mock you. I remember this story, funny story. I started, worshiping with winners. And my dad, I told him, he was so upset with me. And he turned the whole thing to a mockery. Years ago, I had the privilege of inviting him to Canaan land. True story. And then after service, so what do you think? So, wow, I love your pastor. Oh, amazing. And he said, I listened to him, I watch him. I remember looking at my dad again and say, I don't get it. Did you forget why you literally fought with me for following this man? And I want to encourage somebody out there. Some of you have met people who really change your life. People who are going somewhere. And they may not yet be a household name. Everybody may not accept. Some of your family members may disagree with you. But following some of these people might be what will really, really impact on your life greatly. And so you might want to endure the mockery and the challenge and just follow your vision, because ultimately, even my own biological father, uses my name to brag now. But all that started by watching Bishop Oyedepo and seeing how he added what to his name, added value to his name. And I said, I must do the same. And we thank God for where we are. Once again, happy birthday to Bishop David Oyedepo. I hope somebody is inspired by this 7 series, because it's just to pick lessons I've learned from him, and I believe it will also bless you as well as you watch. Happy birthday, Papa.